Okay, I believe that we are live, and I want to welcome you to episode 2A or B. It's actually B, but it's probably going to come out first of Manipura Mondays. Excuse me. And so the reason I'm actually doing 2 episodes this week, just to let you in on a little behind the scenes tech trauma, if you will, or glitch. I literally started uploading my second episode for you guys yesterday, 24 hours ago, approximately 24 hours ago. And I just checked, and it's literally still only a quarter of the way uploaded. And while we do have some wonky Wi-Fi and slow internet here where we live, we're in a rural area, it's been exceptional, exceptionally slow and just yeah, crazy slow. I've had a couple of reels that I've been trying to upload to either IG or YouTube that still are just not uploading. I don't know if it's because it's the holiday or what, but everything is just slow as mud. So I wanted to hop on here and keep my promise to you to show up to you for our Manipura Mondays series. So just know, depending on when you're seeing this, there will be, if it ever uploads, there are actually 2 episodes for this week. And so just wanted to give you a heads up on that. If you are new to me, I just want to say warm welcome. Thank you so much for finding your way here, for stopping by. And if you find value with what I share today, thank you in advance for doing all the things with the buttons, liking, subscribing, sharing the love. I am deeply grateful for your support. If this is the first time you're catching me in terms of the Manipura Mondays, I'm going to highly recommend that you do go and check out episode number 1, where I talk about my intention with this series and give you a little bit of background on what Manipura is and why this is calling to me at this time. In case you're not familiar, real quick though, Manipura is the Sanskrit word that is associated with our solar plexus, with our third energy center, and literally is translates to city of jewels. It for me is our diamond sun and our personal power and how we align our will with divine will. And also, just so you know, that first episode is really worth checking out because at the end, I do a mini transmission to help you activate an aligned action and your solar plexus with your heart's desires. So you may want to check it out. It's mini but mighty. Okay. So, like me. Anyway, today, at the time of this recording, I have some different things coming through. We just had a really lovely, we're still in the window, the Sag new moon yesterday. And since Sagittarius is half horse, half human, the sacred centaur, it has a special place in my heart because of the horsey vibes. And so I wanted to talk a little bit today about letting your life be the arrow and bring it back to that core power, our Manipura, and really how that is going to help us get into alignment with not only what I call our divine assignment, our soul's work, if you will, but also to become a vibrational match with our desires, right? When we keep our eyes on the prize, whatever our target, our vision is, we want to let our life be that arrow. We want that arrow literally to represent our most predominant, most frequent thoughts, feelings, emotions, energy, behaviors, and actions, which are creating our results. So what I want to bring in around that is when we tie it back to Manipura, which is all about aligned action, right? Action, and I'm not talking about busy and doing things for the sake of doing. Okay, this is not what I'm talking about. I used to do that because my worth was tied up in how busy I was and all the things I was doing and accomplishing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about aligned action, meaning the actions, the inspired actions, the aligned actions that your soul is literally calling you to do, nudging you forward to do, right? You know what I'm talking about. And if you do, let me know down below. And so those aligned actions, those nudges, those inner nudges and the whispers of your soul that we can sometimes ignore or, push away and wait till someday, which, as you know, can become never day or, not happen when we do that. And I don't want that for you. And this is the reason that our Manipura, our solar plexus, our personal power, and our aligned action is so important, is that taking the aligned action, even when it scares us, even when we're nervous or we're second guessing ourselves or we have some doubts or insecurities, even when we don't know the how, if it's a huge leap of faith that we're feeling called to do something, we still want to do our best to take the aligned action anyway. And this is where, when your solar plexus is open and aligned and you've got the energy flowing, you'll be more deeply supported to do that. Okay, because without the action, right, without the action, we cannot bring our desires into form. We cannot bring the invisible and make it visible. We cannot really manifest, receive, attract, magnetize, whatever word you want to use, in the 3D without some sort of aligned action. And while all of the other pieces, the energetic, the meditation, the visualization, the journaling, all the things, and I do all those things pretty much every day, they're all great. But if we don't at some point take some sort of aligned action, they will often stay in the 5D, right? And so if you want to close the gap between your 3D results and your 5D desires, as I like to call it, you really, the fastest needle mover is going to be that aligned action piece. Now, something I really wanted to talk about today is the fastest path to embodying who it is you came here to be is to literally take aligned action from the place of your future self, from the place of that woman or man that you know you came here to be, the one that is already happy, healthy, wealthy, and free, the one who is already successful and fulfilled and, being all of who you came here to be. That person doesn't need the external validation of the quote unquote results in order to feel a certain way, in order to feel happy, fulfilled, successful, in order to feel freedom, right? Or peace, or inner safety, or stability. We all create that first from within. So within, so without. And this is why when we do address all of the dimensions and all of these pieces, right, we get to get into vibrational alignment again and align up our arrow, the arrow of our life, and we keep our eyes on the prize, meaning whatever your vision is, whatever your soul's calling is, that is on your heart, right? That is calling you forward. As you continue to aim for that vision by your most frequent thoughts, feelings, energy, emotions, and action, right, you will eventually, inevitably hit your target, right? If you work out at the gym every day or however often, right? If you work out, you know that you can't work out once and expect to have like toned muscles or a six-pack, right? In the same way, the more you practice and cultivate the art of creating your predominant frequency and vibration to be that vibrational match, the more you will, or the faster you will, or it's not even, I take that back. It's not even about the time and the speed, although yes, we can accelerate the process. It's about knowing that eventually, if you keep working out, right, your muscles are going to get strong and you're going to get fit. In the same way, if you keep working on your vibration and your thoughts and your feelings and doing the inner work and taking the aligned action, meaning whatever behaviors or actions you're taking now, I want you to stop and think about who you are being when you're taking them. Are you taking them from the place of, your past self, who is, maybe carrying along some of the past perceived failures? Or are you taking it from your future self, who knows that your desires are already done? This is the magic of taking the aligned action, okay, from that place. So again, I'm intentionally wanting to keep all of these episodes kind of short and sweet, so it's digestible and implementable and all the things. And so I want to invite you to share with me down below if you want to be brave and take this aligned action right now and claim for yourself with us, in the home stretch of 2024 at the time of this recording, and activating our visions and our goals and our dreams for the new year and beyond. Now is the perfect time to really tap into and connect to your vision and align your vibration with that vision, okay? And then ultimately, the more you do that, right, the actions you take are going to be from that place. I hope this makes sense. So over a decade ago, one of the first coaches I ever met and worked with at a little retreat in St. Augustine, she taught us this process called TFAR, which is your thoughts create your feelings create your actions, and your actions create your results, right? And so this is why the action piece needs to be aligned and who you are being when you're taking your action, okay? It doesn't mean you can't be nervous or scared, or, maybe not as confident or courageous as you truly want to be. And again, when we do this work with our solar plexus, when we, amplify and ignite your solar power, your inner fire, right, you're able to literally transmute your fears and eat them for breakfast, if you will. And so, by the way, if you have made it all the way to this video and you're listening to this, I'm feeling, it is the season, I'm feeling very generous. If you would like I have a process that is called Fear to Fire, where it's a guided process, kind of like a combination energetic activation, meditation, transmission, all rolled into one, with my personal brand of magic. If you would like a free copy of that transmission, okay, comment down below, leave me a fire emoji, or write fire, and I will gift that to you as a gift just for stopping by and listening to this video to the end. Just comment down below and I'll hook you up, okay? And so what I'll probably do is give you a code so that you can pick it up in my boutique. It isn't in there yet. I haven't uploaded it at the time of this recording, and you can pick it up for free as my gift for you. So the last piece I'm going to bring through, and then I am going to let you go, is when you connect with your core star, your Manipura, your diamond sun, your solar power, okay? For me, that energy is pure fire. And I love, I've always loved kind of playing with fire. I love watching, fireplaces, or I've done sweat lodges. Fire to me is one of the most magical elements. And when you use that element, whether it's in the 5D, in your imagination, your visualization, your mind, your breath, you can transmute and alchemize your fears. And that is part of what that process will actually guide you through and help you to do. But in a very general way, the alchemy, the transmutation of whatever fears and resistance and perceived obstacles or challenges that you have, I want you to know those things are literally the portal to your power, the portal to your purpose, the portal to your prosperity. And to really, if you can shift your perspective that way and look at whatever challenges, obstacles, etc., are showing up in your life, if you can shift your perspective and look at them that way and start to implement first the mindset shift and then the practices to transmute them, whether you're reframing it, whether you're doing some breath work, whatever, whether you want to do energy work with someone like me, whatever the case may be, when you start to transmute those, and fire is one of the most powerful ways that I know to do that, you are actually, in my experience, working with the power of the Manipura chakra. So if you would like to continue learning how you can work with your Manipura chakra, your solar plexus, for manifesting magic and miracles, then I want you to stay tuned for next week's episode, where we are going to continue the conversation and continue the journey together. And again, if you received value today, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and also thanks again for your kind understanding around the tech issues. And actually, you're getting bonus 2 episodes this week if the other one ever comes through. Like, it is just absolutely insane how slow it is. But I think doing it this way, the Zoom tube will actually be faster. So this is what we're going for. So I'd love to hear your greatest takeaway. If you want my fear into fire, energetic activation process, leave me a fire emoji down below, leave me some love. And until next time, ciao for now. Namaste. And let's see if we can find the end of the recording. Oh, I don't think I've been recording. That's lovely. Ugh.